This is something I do before and after every single recording, and also before and after counseling sessions, or anytime I can take a break and do. What does it do? Makes me feel relaxed, refreshed, happier. What I'm about to discuss with you is the first positive force of nature. It is the most positive force of nature. It is also the most powerful force of nature. It can be a deadly force or the most peaceful, calming, refreshing force of nature. It gives you instant gratification. This is one force of nature. Not a single human being out there, unless they are a little bit crazy, not a single human being out there can dispute or refute the power of this force of nature. When I first started taking this topic up in my classrooms, in my classes, there was few students who would not understand the value of this topic. By the end of the class, the end of the lecture, everyone understood the power of this topic, positive forces of nature. It was a secret topic in our course. For many years, people had no clue that this was included and part of the program, the personal development program, what we called as a personality development course in Mumbai. Thousands of students have been through that course without knowing that they would be getting this as a secret bonus topic. So when there were students who would say, why is this topic there? It's not part of the schedule. I would tell that student, just bear with me for a moment. I would tell them, go to the washroom, take off your specs like I did if you wear spectacles or glasses, and pour that cold tap water onto your face and explain to the class how you feel when you get back. If the class was warm and hot at that time, it was even better, because you'll get exactly what happened to every single student who asked this kind of question. Water is the first positive force of nature on this video, and for good reason. The most expensive property in the world is situated near water. Hands down, the most expensive property is always located very close to water. Yachts and boats are so expensive, especially those yachts, because they are floating on water all the time, 24/7. It comes at a price, a very expensive one at that. Waterfalls, tropical forest and hill stations during the rainy seasons, beaches, islands, lakes, rivers, mountain streams, ponds. These are the top vacation destinations all over the world. People love going to the beaches, the islands, waterfall destinations, places where there are streams, brooks, lakes, rivers, ponds. People love going there because water is such a positive force. It refreshes you, revitalizes your body, mind and soul. It makes you feel calm. It removes anger, stress, lowers it at least, reduces depression, grief. It is a magical force with instant gratification. If the face wash thing didn't work for you, imagine yourself on a hot summer's day under a virgin waterfall, standing bare under the virgin waterfall, the cold waters of the waterfall falling upon your head, your shoulders, the rest of your body, your hands. Imagine that experience. The beauty of water is that just imagining it in your mind makes you feel so good, makes you feel refreshed, makes you feel happy, makes you feel calmer, makes you feel serene, beautiful. Water therapy is one of the most powerful therapies. Public baths are been there from historical, biblical, pre-biblical times all over the world. Public baths, People love socializing in water, while immersed in water. They love the feeling of being in water, floating in water, being in water, enjoying it. People love to swim in a swimming pool. Homes with swimming pools, people over there are usually, if they use those swimming pools often, are usually happy or will be happy once they are swimming or once they are in the pool. Even splashing your feet in the pool or in a stream in the mountains makes you feel so good. The most expensive resorts, villas, rental villas that is, bungalows, hotels, retreats are all located near the water. You'll find very few located elsewhere. Biggest blockbuster movie producers know the secret of this positive force of nature and also some others. In fact, that's how I got to know a lot of these positive forces of nature to formulate this lecture series, video that you're viewing now. Most of the biggest blockbuster movies from Titanic, yes, it didn't end too well for the passengers of the Titanic. But it feels good to watch it, the water, when he's standing, king of the world scene. Or showing the ship going through the water. We just love the water. Human beings have a wonderful relationship with water as long as they don't do something silly. It's always harmless, always healthy, always beneficial. The power of a bath and a shower, we all know. Relaxing in a bathtub, relaxing in a sauna, relaxing under a shower. So good. It feels so good, the water falling upon our body, our face. Wonderful, wonderful feeling, especially after a long, tiring day at work. The beauty of being in a lake, whether fishing, swimming, or just at the edge of the lake, standing there, enjoying the water, is just so wonderful. The sounds of the waves at the ocean front, at the seaside destinations, at the beaches, just amazing. The rainy season, wow, it's my favorite season of the year, hands down. Visiting hill stations in the monsoon season, the tropical forests in the monsoon season is a delightful experience. The rain falling down, in fact, it has been proven by few surveys that are done on these topics that the sound of falling rain or raindrops is one of the most soothing, calming sounds in the world. People just love listening to the sound of falling rain. Unless, of course, it's very heavy and it's a storm and they're scared. People love the sound of raindrops. Gentle raindrops, they just love it. Tropical rainforest rain on a vacation or a hill station vacation, wow. I love it when it rains. It's just so refreshing. It just adds so much vitality, vigor, energy. You may have had a very long, tiring day at the office today. But you just step into the shower for 15 minutes and it wipes out the tiredness of 1 hour at the office. A 15-minute shower wipes out the tiredness of 1 hour of actual stressful physical work. That's why it's such an important activity. One of the oldest activities on planet Earth is bathing. Taking a shower, bathing. Cleaning ourselves and in the process revitalizing our body, mind and soul. Refreshing us, making ourselves feel pure, clean, fresh again. Removing the tiredness, the stress, all those negative energies, it just drains it out into the drain system. When you take a long shower or immerse yourself in the pool or shower at the beach, by the beach. Even the sound of this force is so powerful. The sounds of the waves when I go to a vacation in Goa delightfully haunts me for weeks later. I come back from just a few days vacation to Goa and for weeks the sound of the waves at the beach, because I spend almost all my day by the beach. I live there. I don't want to live away from the beach. So a beach villa or bungalow rental. So the sound of the waves literally haunts me in such a delightful, harmless way for days and weeks after coming back. It's just one of the best experience. I'm also fortunate anyway to have the sound of the waves very late at night though in Mumbai where I live. So water is the most powerful PFN by a long margin, and it must be a regular part of your life, just like it's part of the biggest blockbuster movies, whether it's Pirates of the Caribbean, Lord of the Rings, etc., etc., etc. It's part of so many romantic shows, documentaries, romantic movies. It has to be because water is life. Without water, we die. Just drinking a bottle of clean water when you're tired, when you're sweating, makes you feel so good. It's no wonder that the wealthiest people in the world want to get their hands on property and as much property as they can close to water or on the water. Because water is the best place to live next to, hands down. Whether it's Mumbai, Tokyo, New York, or any other part of the world where there's water close by, a lake, a beach, the sea, the ocean, the rivers, waterfalls, all this, when you have it in abundance, the property rates are going to skyrocket. They are going to be the most expensive. And expensive for a reason. So I leave you with this part of the video. Of course, it continues. We just started. I leave you with some scenes, some videos, some pictures of water, different forms, different benefits, the most powerful PFN in this video series. Time to refresh myself once again. Goodbye for now.
Life, and the synonym to life is, I think you know by now what I'm talking about. Synonym to life is water. That's what it is on this planet that has life. This planet that is the only planet blessed with water. We are the blessed people to be able to play with water. We are the blessed people to be able to touch, to feel, to enjoy water. We have water in abundance all around us. More than 70% of our planet is water. But that does not mean we should take it for granted. Because water is life and life is precious. Using it sparingly is the only way to move forward. Whether the drops of water or the raining water, the still water or the moving water. There are so many shapes. There are so many ways water can be seen by us. Spraying, sprinkling, falling, splashing water. Waves of water. It's just amazing. One thing, but there are so many forms, shapes, designs of it all around us. When I think about water, I feel lucky. I thank God for making me a human being on this planet who could experience this miracle that exists. The waterfall and the experience, when we take it in, when we look at it, when we hear the sound of it, can you really replace it with anything else? When you splash the water on your face after a long day at work, and the therapy, instant therapy that takes place. It didn't really cost you much, did it? Water can be expensive. We must be very careful when we use it. We must be very respectful towards it. We must be thankful and grateful to have water in abundance on our planet. Water makes for a great location. Water makes for a great relaxation. Water is a mood changer. Water is a mood maker. You just need water by your side to feel completely different as a person. The water moving with the wind. The water. The light going through the water and the reflection of that light coming through the water is another thing. If we really had to imagine, what if we didn't have water on our planet? Could we really think more than 2 minutes or so? I think we would die. I don't only think, I know we would die. Water, I can't think beyond water if there could be life. I can't think myself without water. Not only the fish that can't live without water, but no life can live without water. We know that. We know the importance of this source of nature, this force of nature. Listening to the waves that hit the rocks at the beach can be the most relaxing, most comforting sound. Just looking at the shiny, shimmery water that spreads across the sand is therapy by itself. Don't worry, I'm right here. I'm just dreaming. I'm just dreaming. Probably daydreaming. A tough day at work or a tough day at home, when there is too much to do and there is very little time. The best escape for anyone would be to imagine being on the beach, relaxing under the umbrella, letting the water come and touch the feet, touch the hand below, and again go back and again come to touch. Or just imagining the sound of the trickling water hitting the rocks and the pebbles, running softly, gently through a stream, can instantly relax anyone's disturbed mind. One of the best adventures, one of the best dreams, desires of people is to have vacation, have holiday, have a planned outing where there is water. People make special arrangements in their homes to get maximum out of this force of nature. You have created parks, lakes, man-made fountains, locations where water is used as the primary force of nature for people to come and unwind, for people to relax, for people to connect, for people to rewind. It is the natural therapy that we are working with. If you had to imagine therapies without water, there would be very few. And they wouldn't be complete. Because our body requires water. It's thirsty for water. It craves for water. It's not just a feeling, it's not just a desire, it's not just a demand of a person. It's a need of the person to have water. It's a natural requirement. Just sitting by it can be life-changing. You can drown all your sorrows, all your worries, all your negative thoughts, probably the failures, in the water. And it will open its arms and take it all. It has that much of capacity. Water has tremendous capacity to heal our world, to heal our planet, to clean our planet, to regenerate our planet. During the rainy season, there are so many forms of life that come back to life, that are given life one more time because the water is back in their life. Without the water during the hot season, when things were dying, plants were dying, grass were dying, it was turning brown, frogs were dying, they were hiding underneath in the burrows. They all come out jumping because life begins one more time. Do we need more reasons to celebrate water? Do we need more reason to justify why we should have water in all areas of our life? Whether early in the morning waking up with a glass full of water, drinking it, letting it go all the way down in our body, to revitalize our body, to replenish our body instantly, to take a bath, to take a wash, to clean ourselves, to merge ourselves in the water, to wash off all the negativity, or to spend a lot of time inside the water, reflecting, thinking, relaxing, just being carefree. Letting it work on our body and mind. We often think we are bored. We often think we need a company. We need someone to entertain us. We need someone by our side because we are social beings. But at times you could have water by your side and you will realize you don't need any more company around you. Water is source of life as well as food, occupation, job for far too many people on this planet. Many people work with or around water to lead their life. Whether it's the fishermen, whether it is the tours and tourism departments, whether those who give you a boat ride, whether the big cruise ship that take you deep into the ocean to give you an experience of what it is like to live only on the water, away from the land. The aeroplane rides when they are right above the oceans and there is nothing else you can see at all. It's just amazing to look at it. Even when you are confined in the aeroplane, you can feel how cold it feels when you're right above the water. That is how powerful this force of nature is. Those who live in the proximity of the water or the water bodies are the most creative people, are the people who achieve the most, are the people who are less complaining, I would say. They are more satisfied with their life. Maybe because it's the crave for water that they don't feel. It is the water around them that makes them feel so comfortable, safe, secure, and stable. The cities around the water are the most desired cities in the world. From different parts of the countries or the country where those cities are based in, people come traveling, people come migrating to live in those cities which are surrounded by the water. It draws them from all over because of the sense of security, the sense of prosperity that water brings to their mind, to their lives. From ancient times, the civilizations that settled at the places, they all were next to major water bodies, major rivers, major coasts. That's where people settled first. They were always looking for water to be around. Nobody was looking for a place which was without water. They wanted water at the nearest. Water is the most productive source of nature. It can produce anything and everything. And in its absence, nothing can flourish. Living in unison with water is the only way for all. Embracing this gift on our planet is the only way. Waterfall destinations make a lot of tourism, make for a lot of tourism on our planet. whether it's the Niagara Falls or other waterfalls. They are the most exciting, most desired locations. Most tourist places will have one thing in common. There will be something that would be related to water around. Either there would be a fountain, there would be a beach, there would be a sea, there would be an island. All of these are directly related to water. Most of the tourism industry flourishes because of water. There are so many water sports that people love, whether it is surfing, whether it is rowing, jet ski, boat rides, all of that. Swimming. Call it a sport or call it a hobby, call it a therapy, whatever you will like. But it has to have water in it. When our body is 70% water, why won't we like water around us? Just the sound of this falling water makes a great experience. Most couples like to plan their honeymoons near a water, where the water is there, where there is beach, there is waterfall, there is a river or something, a water body. They like planning their honeymoons near it because of its powers. Children love to spend more and more and more time playing with water. They know the value of water without even having enough knowledge about how important it is for them. Why do children play so much when they are given bath? Babies, they enjoy water. They aren't taught about it. They automatically know it. It's an instinct that humans, animals have towards water. Many rich people like making jacuzzis, making swimming pools, making something that is relaxing, something that can help them have a better life. They build it inside their house, inside their homes, so that they don't have to go out. They don't have to even spend time, travel time to be close to water. They don't want to have a special vacation just to be with the water. They like it full time at their home, inside their house, because it helps them relax. It heals them every day. It replenishes them every single day. Most successful people know the importance of water in their life. Whether internal use or external,